The moon coming out at night seems to us to be a place devoid of any life and cold, but is it really so? As you might have guessed, it's not as simple as it seems. Just like on our home Earth, the temperature of the surrounding space is directly related to the sun's luminosity. If a lot of sunlight falls on the moon, it's warm, and if not enough, it's cold. Temperatures on Earth range from 89 to plus 157 degrees Celsius. But what is the temperature range on the moon? Who knows? Maybe the conditions there are perfect for us. Even though the moon and Earth are almost equally distant from the sun, they have different temperatures. How many degrees on the moon? Unfortunately, the conditions on the moon cannot be called comfortable. To survive there, you need to walk in a modern spacesuit, which creates its own microclimate inside. The temperature on the moon is a real attraction that can give a lot of extreme sensations. During the day, when the surface is illuminated by sunlight, it can heat up to 100 degrees Celsius, which is enough to boil water. However, when night falls, everything changes completely. The temperature drops sharply to minus 100 degrees Celsius, turning the moon into an icy desert. The temperature on the moon is extremely variable. And on Earth, such fluctuations are impossible. The average temperature of our planet is a comfortable 15 degrees, while the most extreme values range from 89 to plus 157 degrees Celsius. What affects the temperature of the moon? The temperature on the moon is quite different than on Earth for a few key reasons. Although Earth and the moon are located at relatively the same distance from the sun, about 150 million kilometers, the moon's lack of an atmosphere makes it particularly vulnerable to the sun's heat. While on Earth the atmosphere traps heat, creating comfortable conditions for life, on the moon, there is simply nothing to trap it. Another reason is the lack of oceans. On Earth, water absorbs the sun's energy during the day and gradually releases it at night, smoothing out temperature variations. However, the moon, composed of rocky soil and devoid of liquid water, heats up instantly in the light and cools just as quickly in the shade. In addition, the lunar day and night last approximately 2 weeks each, resulting in longer exposure to both light and darkness. Interestingly, the moon's surface is covered with a layer of special dust, regolith, which is an excellent insulator. This means that beneath the surface, the temperature remains more stable. For example, measurements taken by astronauts of the Apollo 15 and Apollo 17 missions showed that at a depth of about 35 centimeters, the temperature was slightly higher than on the surface. Thus, beneath the surface of the moon, the temperature does not change as dramatically as it does above.